And welcome, everybody.
Hey guys,
Hey, welcome to a new year. It is
yeah,
2022.
Happy New Year.
Ooh, did you type 2022 when you wrote that offer today?
I did.
Oh, okay. Just wondered. All of a sudden I went,
Yes.
wait a second.
Yeah, I remembered.
Okay, because I haven't had a chance to remember yet, so there's a good chance that I won't remember when it is time because, well, that's kind of one of the things that I fail on all the time. Actually, I don't fail on them in January. January is not when I forget
Yeah,
it.
it's normally February time.
No, it's normally March or April.
Really?
I have no
Wow.
idea why it takes me 3 to 4 months to start writing the previous year again. I don't know. It's just I get maybe super busy with real estate and I just stop forgetting. So
No, I made sure I remembered when I wrote the offer today.
good. So if you guys can't tell, obviously I have a little bit of a cold still. I was actually really sick last week,
Yeah.
like really sick, not COVID sick, but just really sick, like in
Yeah,
bed.
I had one day it hit me where I remained in bed the entire day.
Yep. And I had multiples.
Not with Kimberly, I might add. Well, sometimes with Kimberly. But
Oh, but we were.
No, it's-
It was just
yeah,
sleep,
it's
folks.
sleep.
Trust me, both of us
it
were
was just
miserable.
really bad.
It
yeah.
was really bad. We were both very miserable. But for those of you that have never joined us before, I am Kimberly, and
I am Russell.
we are the Mans, and we are the team leaders of TAMT Homes at Shore West Realtors. And this is our quick live broadcast. We're actually going to do this really quick because we're not going to spend a whole lot of time. We aren't going to be we've decided, especially for 2022, we're not going to be those realtors who just kind of go on and on and on for like hours and hours.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of get in, get out, get done, give you information that kind of might be fun. But our topic tonight, for at least the next 5 minutes, and so you got 5 minutes, Russ, ready? For 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
it's going to be, what did you get for Christmas? And why don't we do, well, let's talk about what do we get for Christmas and how do we celebrate that? 5 minutes starting for both of us, but I'll let you go first. So
Okay.
I guess it's 2.5 minutes for you, right?
Okay.
Right. Starting now.
Okay, so I got from my Elfster, I got a lovely pair of...
Hold on. You probably should explain to people what your Elfster
Okay,
is.
so in our family, instead of buying everyone a gift, we decided that we would go on Elfster. We put all the names in of the people participating, and we agreed to spend $100 for the gift. That means
okay.
that
Once again, what the heck is Elfster?
it's an app.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so
There's an app. It's a
an
gift
app.
exchange app.
It works through Amazon as well.
It actually works through any website,
Yeah,
but it is
but-
linked directly to Amazon.
Yes, so you can go on there, you can put stuff on your wish list, and then whoever's buying for you, whoever draws you through Elfster, through the app, is actually, they can get you one of your wish presents.
Mm-hmm.
So you get what you want, and we all agree to spend like $100, but it doesn't
to
have to be
$100.
$100.
Yeah, up to $100.
So
So we all spend up to $100.
Yep.
And who did you buy for this year?
I bought for your sister.
Yes, and I bought for my mom.
Yeah.
That was mine. So yours was my sister,
Yep.
and my sister Michelle. We should say that because I have two sisters. So you had Michelle, and I had Mom.
Yep.
Mom was really easy because my mom is an absolute fanatic about TJ Maxx, and all she ever really wants most years is a gift card to TJ Maxx. So
Yeah.
I kind of, it's not
So
very
she can go and
imaginative,
buy
but
gifts
my
for
mom loves it.
everybody else.
But I mean, it's not very imaginative, and I don't have to spend any creativity at all. But my mom, she adores it. She loves it.
Yeah.
It's what she loves. I'm gonna get her what she loves. So
Yeah.
mine was super easy. Yours was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I bought multiple items for...
Oh, did you?
Well, you
did you
did.
buy
You-
multiple
you-
items, Russell,
You
man?
actually went online and ordered them.
Who? I was gonna
for
say,
me.
who actually?
But I was sitting with you and we picked out...
You weren't
made the
even sitting
selection.
next to me. You were sitting in the same room as me,
I could see what you was ordering.
sort of.
Yeah.
But since you had no idea what a cricket was,
No, I didn't.
he kept calling it a cry cut, and I was like, okay, I can see why you're pronouncing it that way. But my sister has a cricket, so yeah. So half of the stuff we were buying for her was cricket stuff. I
Yeah.
think the other half might have been cricket stuff too. It was just like materials for it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so who drew your name?
Angela.
You want to tell people who Angie is?
So Angie is my sister-in-law. It's Kimberly's brother's wife.
There we go.
So Will's wife, Angela, she drew my name out of the hat. So
And what did you have on your wish list?
I had a gift card or
A gift card to where?
to Amazon.
Okay, and if you had gotten the gift card, what was your plan?
It was to put it with other money and put it towards getting a drone.
Oh, a drone. Right,
Yeah.
that's right. You were thinking about getting a really nice drone. But I'm really glad she didn't get you the gift card. I think what she got you, what was the other thing on your list, which is what she actually got you?
Electric gloves.
Okay,
So they warm up. So you have a button on the.
so they're electric
the front side.
heated gloves.
Yes.
Do you have a hard time talking tonight? Because
do,
you're
yeah.
really not describing stuff
My
very well.
mind's elsewhere. on
Apparently.
work.
Okay, electric heated gloves.
Yes, so it's ideal with the Wisconsin winter, and I've already used them several times.
Okay, there's a couple of times that you've used them, though, that they were completely unnecessary. Regular gloves would have sufficed just fine.
Probably,
Yeah.
but when you're out there snow blowing and shoveling snow, then your hands do get a bit numb without them, because the batteries run out on one occasion and I carried on and my fingers were starting to
affect by cold, but not
Yeah.
that much because you hadn't charged them fully that time.
Yeah.
So now that you've charged them fully, though, they seem to do really well. They seem to last through a whole shoveling
oh yeah
time, don't they?
they last a good few hours.
Yeah, because the first time you used them, you weren't actually like snow blowing a whole driveway.
No.
It was like you were just doing part of it. So that I think was
yeah.
good. Because then when
They,
you actually had to have it for this weekend, this last weekend, they did come in handy.
they came in very handy. So yeah.
And you even wearing them back and forth to work in the mornings.
I take them with me in the car, so if I'm out on showings and it's cold, because it is bitter out there.
It's actually not even below zero, hun.
With the wind chill,
Like,
on,
I-
it was cold.
I know, but it's not even below zero yet.
I
get
don't
ready.
care. It warms my hands up.
Yes.
Just enough until I do have a really good heater in my car.
Yes. Your
So-
heater in your car is
yeah.
way better than mine, for sure.
So it warms my hands up just enough, starts warming them up just enough so that by the time they're getting really toasty, the heat is already working, so I can then take them off and drive the rest of the way without them.
Yep. So then my dad picked me, and I had two things on my list. And one of them, which I will probably wear in a couple of weeks here, maybe another month it might take. But I actually almost considered doing it tonight, but I tried to put it on tonight, and because I just got my hair cut the other day,
Yeah.
which looks really good, by the way. Thank you, Elsa. And if anybody's local and they need a really good hairdresser, she did a really good job of like cleaning up what was a really big mess, actually. So thank you very much, Elsa. And if you want her name and her number and want a recommendation, I will be happy to recommend you over to her because she's a fantastic hairdresser. But after she cut my hair, it's a little bit short at the back, and my hair at the back kind of falls down a little bit more than I would want to.
Right.
But what I got for Christmas, I got a ponytail extension.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds really crazy, but I've never worn any extensions my whole life in any way, shape, or form. And I thought, you know what? I saw it on Instagram, kept watching it. I was like, this is really kind of fun. Like, I just think it would be fun to have long hair occasionally.
Yeah. And it looked quite good on you.
Yeah, it does. But actually, it's gray. So
Yeah.
when I pull my hair up, it's like all this gray, and then the ponytail is just gray across the top
Yeah.
as well. So, but I did think it was kind of funny because I had two things on my list. One was the ponytail extension, and one was a water and ionizing water that you can like drill into your sink and hook it up to the water line in your sink.
Oh, right.
And you can have like water, like filtered water right there. It had like a triple filter type system. And I thought, that'd be kind of cool now that we have the new kitchen,
Yeah.
Something extra. And it was just over $100, but it was on sale when I put it on there. So I thought, well, if whoever picks me sees it when it's on sale, then whatever. So anyway, so I thought, but I did wonder because this was my dad, when I found out it was my dad that drew me, trying to buy a ponytail extension for his 50-plus-year-old daughter. So, yeah. Thanks, Dad. I do appreciate the ponytail extension, but I bet it was a little bit weird. Or maybe it wasn't weird, because you buy other stuff for us, as you did have a family full of girls for a long time. So maybe you just got used to it. So, but anyway, all right, that's our 5 minutes of what we got for Christmas. I should say I got you our standard underwear and socks. We do have that little bit of a joke going for us now.
And I got you socks
as well.
And a hat.
And you also bought me a really cute
hat, so I bought you a hat.
You did, and I've worn it a couple of times.
You actually went out and bought another hat.
Just before that, like the week before Christmas, I bought another hat because I couldn't find mine.
Yeah, and I'd already bought you one, but
that's okay. I can use more than one hat. And besides, the one was gray and white stripe, and one is like pink with a pink furry bubble on top. Yeah. So totally different styles.
What did we get between us?
So that's the thing. And this kind of plays into our theme tonight, which is we don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't believe in them.
No.
Do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
No, because
why not?
I tend not to keep them anyway, so, you know.
That's a terrible reason, that you just tend not to keep resolutions in general, or New Year's ones.
Many people do, and it's like the whole thing of, well, I'm going to make a New Year's resolution, why not start before New Year?
Right. And so that's kind of my philosophy as well, is that if I think there's something wrong with me, or you tell me there's something wrong with me, I want to fix it when I know I need to fix it. I don't want to wait until New Year's to say, oh, now I'm allowed to start fixing this problem. It's like, if I have a problem, I'm going to fix it right away.
I kept saying I would stop vaping on New Year.
Sure, we already talked about that once, I think, didn't we? I think we already talked about that. Yeah, that didn't work, but actually you've been doing much better. Now that you've been off your vape for about a month plus now, you've actually, you're a happier, nicer person now that you're off your vape. You may not know it, but you are actually a nicer person.
Am I?
Yeah, generally speaking.
Okay.
Not on all occasions, but generally. Like, you're not as cranky if you don't have your vape. And you don't have that, there was an addiction to just holding it. Almost like it was almost like a security blanket or something. It was kind of a little bit different. It's been broken, which is good, and that's really cool. So we don't do New Year's resolutions. We actually decided before New Year's, and we've done this before, where instead of us buying a gift for each other, because you got me an inexpensive necklace at TJ Maxx or something that was a cute little Christmassy necklace. That was fun. He bought me makeup sponges as well. Really romantic. But I love them. So this is the thing you need to know.
That's the thing. I needed pants and socks, which you got me, and you needed.
The other thing that was in the other thing that was in your stocking / under the tree for you, underwear, socks, and the other thing that you really like that I always get you plenty of, chocolate in general.
Yeah.
You had a thing of M&Ms. You had a chocolate orange.
I do like chocolate.
Yes. So you had plenty of chocolate. So underwear, socks, and chocolate, and Russ is happy. So in case you guys are ever looking for a gift for Russ, now you know. Maybe not buy him the underwear, but chocolate works weird every time. So, and I mean, I guess if you have some, I will say he likes interesting socks. So if you find something that's kind of like a cool, fun sock, he has had people give him socks before and enjoyed those. So, but
we bought a treadmill.
But exactly. So maybe that was a good thing that we bought the treadmill between us, since we bought you chocolate for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the worst part about it is, so our treadmill, though, really cool treadmill. First of all, let's talk about the what did Kimberly say we should do? And you said, no, we don't need to do that. And then went, oh my God, why didn't we do that? Really? In regards to the treadmill? You can't remember what I said? Hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
By the way, you're on this camera.
So Kimberly suggested that for an extra $20, they would carry it in and up to 2 flights of stairs.
We only have 1 flight of stairs in our house.
Yeah, well, there's one to the porch and then one.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's not delivering it if it's not up in the house.
And
we were putting it upstairs.
And I said, no, because I would like to have it by the tree and open it Christmas Day. We can carry it up there.
Silly romantic ridiculousness.
Yeah, almost give ourselves a hernia carrying it up.
Well, I have a bad shoulder,
and I am
and you have a bad
absolutely
knee.
amazed that the young girl that delivered it for UPS managed to get it up onto the porch and into the house all alone
Yeah, without a dolly.
without a dolly.
Yeah,
I don't know how she did it.
yeah.
She's amazing. She's like Superwoman. She managed to. She did break the box open, which
I don't.
I don't blame her for
No.
that at all.
No,
because
the box broke
would've
open
been-
when
yeah.
she put it down.
Yeah.
But she got it all the way in the house, and it didn't break until she set it down on the
Yeah.
ground. So.
And so that didn't work. So then we had to.
But it turned out to be
unpacked
that
it
was so we couldn't put it under the tree because the box was
Yeah.
broken, and moving it under the tree just didn't work. So I was like, great. But I will say, if we weren't going to pay them to move it upstairs, I'm glad the box broke because we did take it apart in pieces,
Yeah.
and that reduced some of the weight
Yeah.
because it wasn't the whole thing
Well, my
in one
whole
go.
intention was to open it up and take it up in pieces. Unfortunately, I thought it would be in more pieces than it actually was. It was only like 3 or 4 pieces, but 2 or 3 of them were just plastic and handlebars. So
Yeah.
they didn't weigh
The
hardly
handlebars
anything.
and the base were all attached to each other when it
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
The only thing we had to do was put on the feet at the front for balance and the console at the top.
Yeah.
So it was minimal weight
Yeah.
that didn't have to go up, for sure.
Uh-huh.
And in the future, Russ has his New Year's resolution is
We
in the
don't make
future.
resolutions.
No, but your
is
resolution,
to listen to my wife.
because that
Because-
was
Yeah, that would have been money well spent in having somebody else take it upstairs.
yeah, because our plan was to have it upstairs in our spare bedroom. Right
Yeah.
now, it's sitting in our hallway and plugged in there because your mom
Yeah.
is in our spare bedroom. But once your mom goes back on the 13th, then
Yeah.
we'll put it in the
We'll
spare
move
bedroom.
it
Yeah,
into the spare
it'll be in the
room.
spare bedroom.
But it's a great treadmill because you can link it up to. It's linked with iFit. It Bluetooths in, so you can actually be walking around a Caribbean island or
Yeah,
anywhere.
you've been in Polynesia, and I've
Yeah.
been in St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Although not for about a week because I've been so sick.
Yeah.
But when we first started it and we were doing really well, and then I got really sick. So I don't know if that's because I'm allergic to the treadmill. No, I'm not allergic to it. I really enjoyed it. I've
Yeah,
really
so
been
did
enjoying
I.
it a lot.
I enjoyed it more because I think when I've been on treadmills before, you get bored and it feels like it's a chore.
Right.
Doing it, but these actual through the iFit app, the actual tours they do are very informative. They're telling you about the history of the island and where the walk is and showing you things along the walk. And so although you're walking around this on this treadmill, you're following a guide who's telling you all about the history and everything, and it's really interesting. So you forget that you're actually walking the trail and that you're doing exercise.
Yeah, and with your bad
Because-
knee, you're
yeah.
not able to do it with the full program the way it's
No.
intended yet.
No.
But I've actually done the full program, which is really cool because what it does is as you're walking. So I did some interval training in St. Lucia was what I
Yeah.
did. And when you're actually walking, so interval training, for those of you that don't know, although most of you probably do, basically what it does is it gets you to a baseline and then it ramps you up for 30 seconds and then brings you back down again for a minute. Then it ramps you back up again for 30 seconds, a higher speed, and then lowers the speed. And it keeps doing that throughout the whole 20, 30-minute workout or however long the workout is. And in this case, what's really cool is that because it's linked to the treadmill, it actually speeds the treadmill up for you.
Yeah,
it
does it
automatically does it.
automatically,
And
yeah.
you would think that was very expensive, but I will tell you guys this. It was a $300 treadmill.
Yeah,
It was not an expensive treadmill.
it wasn't.
The iFit app costs us, will, for the first 30 days it's free, but after the 30 days, it's $15 per person.
Yeah,
That's pretty cheap.
yeah.
And
And it's great because you're encouraged to keep doing it. I mean, a few times I've gone over, I set myself a time. I'm going to walk for X amount of time. I'm not doing it as long as Kimberly because, as
Of
she
your
said,
knee, right.
I do have bad knee and I've got to build up to it. But a few times I've gone over what I was going to do because I wanted to carry on listening to the guy explaining about
Yeah.
these statues and this island, and I was so
mesmerized by what
Yeah.
was going on that you went a
Yeah.
couple of minutes over.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, that's
it's really
good. So for us, we don't do New Year's resolutions because when we resolve to do something, we take care of it then and there. So I think that's pretty good for us. Just wanted to let you guys know, I don't think there's anybody in the chat tonight, but
No one's chatting, but we've got 4 people online at the moment.
awesome. If you guys want to drop anything, what was your New Year's resolution? Do you do New Year's resolutions or not? Or was there something you changed in last year that you're particularly proud of? Or something that you want to change in this year that maybe wasn't a New Year's resolution? But we'd love to hear from you. So if you're watching this live, go ahead and drop a comment. If you are watching this in replay, then just, drop hashtag replay. And my New Year's resolution is X, Y, or Z.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. And we'd love to hear about that. But we're going to go now because it's actually 22 minutes past. We started about 2 minutes late.
And
so
we're going to order up Chinese and have something to eat.
because Russ hasn't eaten dinner. So that's really important right now. But that's not the reason. We don't want to be on here for too long. So you guys have yourself a great day. And we will see you next week right here at 7 o'clock every Thursday evening. All right?
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Well, maybe bye for now. Let's see if we can actually get this to do what it's supposed to do. There we go. Let's try that.